Let's get to our Swiss finance reporter. It is Patrick Winters. Patrick, all roads, some would say, rise to Tidjane Thiam. The chairman needs to decide culpability and responsibility. Where are we in the story of the almost Jean Le Carré kind of novelesque Prada Platz story?
I mean, it's a huge day, obviously, for Thiam, and one of the most embarrassing scandals and weirdest scandals, actually, in recent years to hit Credit Suisse or any European bank. I think right now the board's going to decide today on exactly who was responsible. They've got an external law firm who's been looking into it for the past week. I think what they're going to do is support themselves based on the opinion on this law firm, and everything that we've heard so far looks like the whole board is leaning towards absolving Thiam of responsibility for this. I think it's going to create an interesting conundrum because in Switzerland, a lot of the media reporting and a lot of the public opinion is pretty negative towards what the bank has done in terms of spying on a previous employee. They say that's something which a bank just shouldn't do, and it's a bit weird. But at the same time, Credit Suisse has some support from shareholders, and I think it just shows you how important that support is to keeping a management team going.
I've got to be honest, I really don't find the story that shocking in terms of keeping an eye on where your staff are, people who are leaving your bank. It's sort of age-old in the industry. That's not what shocks me, but what does shock me is perhaps having to shore up your institutional investors to say they support the CEO, and therein lies the point. This is the critical issue. Tidjane Thiam needs to make sure he's got institutional support behind him, really, for continuity, doesn't he?
He certainly does. He certainly does. And, what he did do, at least last week, was he got the support of the biggest shareholder, Harris. And, that was pretty strong support saying that Thiam shouldn't be held responsible for this. No member of the executive team should go. And that's what he needs. He needs supporters like that, especially with all this kind of turmoil surrounding the bank and, people saying that this is going to be a threat to him or that he should go. I think that's exactly the kind of support which he needs.